just pushing this out, testing things out in Facebook and YouTube and in the new EasyWebinar. So what I'm going to do is going to do a kind of a sneak peek of the EasyWebinar Next system, basically. So I'm going to share my screen. Hold on one second. I'm going to share from tab. Yeah. Okay, so you should now see my webinar page. So EasyWebinar, this is the new EasyWebinar Experience. Some things that are different that you'll find is, first off, the UI is completely different. The experience when you come in will be completely different. And you know, the thing that we're really pushing on now is analytics. We're going really deep with our analytics. You know, analytics are a big part of what we're going to be doing in EasyWebinar. This is already available. We're going to make it live, and we're going to be rolling it out to cohorts within EasyWebinar. So existing EasyWebinar customers will be able to get this. You won't have to, you know, buy 2 different programs. You'll get one, and you'll be able to get access to it. Eventually, this will take over for V1 straight away when you purchase EasyWebinar. But anyone who's coming into EasyWebinar now will also get access to V2 because you are a recurring subscriber. You will be getting it. So the experience is kind of different. It's way cooler in my opinion. So a few things obviously is, you know, you first can start off creating a webinar. So the experiences we have live webinars, we have automated webinars, which are basically the recorded video that is set to a single date or a series of dates. So you can do maybe what's considered a simulated live with an automated experience. So stream it out, put the video in, run it, and have all the pieces set up, and you don't have to be there. Then we have what's called automated gold, which is basically has like evergreen features in it. So it has like scheduling options and evergreen features that can allow you to schedule a webinar to set up in your attendee's local time zone and multiple times during the day, and set to whenever someone comes in. At that point, there's on-demand features and things like that in this automated gold. Okay, so you basically, what you do is you set up, depending on where you go, you know, you have color coded. So we've made it really nice and color coded. If I were to go live, you know, I go through the process of building out the webinar. If you go automated, you build out the process of adding the details, scheduling option, and then selecting a video that you want to add, and then you build out the webinar. Live is much easier. You know, you go in and you say, my new webinar about dog grooming, right? Or my new webinar about more sales for SaaS companies. Okay. It's kind of a long title, but it is what it is. Now you can also say SaaS company. There. So you can add a tag, which is searchable, right? You can search on that tag. You can decide when you want this event. You can, you know, whenever you want it, on the 27th. You can have multiple times. So I can say, you know, I could have it as a daily event, you know, scheduled, or a weekly event. Let's say I want to run it every Wednesday at 1 p.m. in Pacific time, or Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I'm just going to do Wednesday or Thursday 1. Now I've done that. Now I go to our webinar creation, and we have, what's really exciting, we have all new templates, guys. And beyond that, you can also start from scratch. And we have spent last long time building a page builder and a page editor that is intuitive. You guys can really do some cool stuff with it. So I'm going to select this template, okay? And the template's going to basically pull in to the template area over here. It's going to load. And then you can start to build it, basically build it out, right? So it's already got the time of your thing. You could change all the buttons here, right? So you can, let's cook together. You know, you could say like, let's build more sales together. Let's get sales now, right? And you can start to just basically change this stuff out, change the images, everything else. So become a master, not a master chef, but a master sales and marketing superhero, maybe. How about that? Done. Feel free to join us. Next cooking class, not really applying here. How about next sales? Next sales class starts in blah, 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 right? Desktop only. You can choose to have this on desktop or mobile. That's kind of the cool thing. These are now, you know, mobile and desktop responsive. You can build them out separately or together, which is really neat. So again, like you could have, see, as you can see up here, there is a mobile view, right? Which you can get to see. And there is a desktop view. And you can edit individually in those selected areas. Our professionals, blah, 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 chef, you know, cooking classes. So there you go. You can see, and when you're ready, you know, you can publish, right? And the cool thing is now, you know, you can exit and save. So I'm gonna exit. Once it's published, it's automatically saved. But so now that you have that, you can go into the event room, as you can see right here, right? And you can click here and type in your name, Casey Zeman at, let's just say Casey at EasyWebinar.com. Although I haven't really set anything up yet. So technically, maybe I don't want to do this yet, but what happens is we automatically give you a thank you page as well, but that is editable as well. Before I actually do that, let me go into the thank you page right here. Okay. So the thank you page, you can view and customize this as well. Okay. As you can see here, but everything is editable. And this is basically what the standard thank you page looks like. The waiting area, all editable, guys. Webinar page, this is not editable so much. You can change some of the settings around though, but you can add all your like body scripts, things like that. You can add like all your tracking scripts, right? All fully inside here. And you can start to track this stuff. And then replay page, also you're adding all your tracking scripts in here. There's a different area for replay inside of EasyWebinar when you get in here, but this is what you can do. Now, you might be wondering and saying to yourself, whoa, this is an actual page builder. Like you guys have built out a full-on page builder tool. So what that simply means, guys, is yes, you'll be able to add pages here. We'll create different options for pages, sales page options and things like that, checkout pages, maybe even, you know, like this event is over pages that you can edit so that you can push people to those specific pages. In fact, because we have those features already rolled in. So let's say, you know, when the webinar ends, you go down here, when the webinar ends, you can see it says redirect viewers immediately after the webinar. You could have this send to one of our pages that you build with EasyWebinar, right? Or redirect people when a session has expired. You can also do the same thing, right? So it's pretty cool. We'll have those as options very soon. No, save changes. So now we have like, and we have like all sorts of cool stuff you can do. We have notifications that are now segmented inside EasyWebinar. So we have follow-ups that you can segment out. power follow-ups that are actually going to be based on sales, right? So we have these power follow-ups. They're really cool. I'm so pumped to be able to push this out. Then we have our integrations. Obviously, we have like all the integrations that you could possibly think of. And you're going to love this. Definitely ActiveCampaign is one of our biggest. Replay, you set up your replay page, you can enable it, and then you can have it basically like set to evergreen or no expiration. You can redirect people when the replay is over. You could choose many different things for the options, custom build out for your replay page, so you can truly make your replay page kind of like this awesome experience on its own. And then something that's really going to be cool is our analytics, which we're leaning in on fully into analytics. So we want you to be able to inform, we want to help you to inform marketing and sales decisions based on people's actions in a webinar and how that will qualify people better, basically. So we are actually going to have this section, we have this section called people. Now, I don't have anybody in here yet. Oh, well, there we go. This is actually people that are in my webinar right now, and you can see what they're doing, right? So you can see I have R2 that's showing up. He's testing sort of different options and things like that. But what's cool is that this is going to be very filterable. See, you can filter by sessions, user type, attendance rate, call to actions, all sorts of stuff. And in fact, it's going to give you better understanding of which webinar types are better than others. Like you can have multiple different evergreen webinar schedule options and look at a crossbreed of your webinars and say, oh, wait, just in time or right on time webinars don't work as well as future set date webinars, right? Or things, or maybe you can have different times, like, oh, I do a 10, a 2, and a 7. My 7 o'clock is way better than my 2 o'clock. Huzzah, right? Now, people used to be able to do that with our system. They can do that with our system, but oftentimes it took like downloading all the information. Well, now it's at your fingertips right here in a filtration system that we put together. Very robust and very powerful and very exciting if you are someone who really cares about getting to know your information a bit more, informing decision making, and being able to push out content in a much faster way. And so that's what I am super pumped about, basically, with all of what we're doing here. Of course, we still have the library where all the content, the videos are at, and you can, download these videos, check them out, upload images and things like that when you're building out your registration pages. These videos can obviously be, any live webinar can be turned into an automated webinar, as we've always had it. So we're very excited about all the new things that we're doing with EasyWebinar. We're building out a community, an awesome community as well, that you guys will be able to go in and get access to. So I am super pumped. This is just for me to test. This was just a test to pass this out for you guys. But let me just stop sharing. There we go. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me stop sharing. Stop sharing. There we go. Okay, so hopefully you saw some of that stuff. I hope you saw some of that stuff. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's going to be cool. And yeah, we'll be pushing it out very soon to you guys. So thanks again, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.